Maniac here, and we are doing a Let's Play of Grounded 2. It's the Halloween update. I have played through this when it first came out. That was a while ago. I've since only been playing Grounded 1, aside from the simple base showcase video that I've created. I'm gonna skip through a lot of the story. If you want a story Let's Play that like stops and listens to all the story, that's not going to be this one. I'm going to primarily focus on base building and talking about the mechanics and strategy around playing the game. So we're going to be sticking there. I am going to be doing probably mild for recording. This basically means it's less grinding on the Let's Play. If it's super boring, I'll jump to medium. I did attempt a WoW Let's Play, and without like extremely good parrying, what ends up happening is you just burn a lot of time doing looking for resources and fixing armor and stuff. So for a video, mild is going to be where it's at. I would say if you wanted to play yourself and you weren't recording, play probably medium. I play in first person, and Pete is the man. So we're going to do Let's Play Grounded 2 Mild. Let's do that. Let's dive on in. We are going to be preparing shaders. And I'll let this story play through here. I'll stop talking for a minute.
You've heard about the cool changes going on at Almond, but have you seen our new headquarters? It's transparent, just like our new guidelines for involuntary experiments. No more teenagers. We're also going to renovate Brook Hollow Park. Just felt like doing something nice.
Breaking news, there's been an explosion at Brook Hollow Park. Chaos descended on a ceremony commemorating the 2-year anniversary of when 4 teenagers were miniaturized against their will and left to fight for their survival in the backyard of a deranged scientist. Formerly evil company Ominent Practical Technologies was set to dedicate a statue of the 4 teenagers, fast food science robot Burgle, and Dr. Tully, inventor of the revolutionary spacer shrinking technology, when an explosion erupted. The park has been evacuated and sealed off by Ominent. We've received footage from the aftermath of the explosion, which appears to show Dr. Tully assassinating Burgle. The beloved robot was best known for grilling hamburgers and saving the lives of the 4 teenagers. The motivation for the beheading is unknown. Dr. Tully and the teenagers' current whereabouts are also unknown.
All right, so Tully rips off Burgle's head. Sad face emoji. Sad face emoji. Sad face emoji. And we in the park. Love the synthwave soundtrack, man. Orb Weavers are a menace. So that was a mind-controlled scorpion. That's a problem.
Nausea, lightheadedness, scrambled memory, and I'm in an Ominent medical science room? Oh god, something happened to my body.
Okay, so we're gonna run through this.
Hollow City Park. Confirms I
Peep
can
the
reach
cockroach.
second time.
Peep the cockroach
Very uneasy
nymph.
in front of the shrinking process.
It should be over there. Can I get it? Too far away? I would like to peep it. There we are. We are going to peep all the things. So I don't believe there's any items over here for us. This whole tutorial is just basically jump, crouch, sit, whatever. This is totally ripping off Burgle's head. Problem City. Okay, we've learned how to jump, guys. And we're going to learn how to crouch. And they're going to introduce us to the elevator.
Get your Scabby 2K.
And let's get our Scabby.
Please keep your arms still as the Scabby 2K's microneedles connect to your blood vessels. I'm Sloan Beaumont, your new boss. I'm so glad to welcome you to the Omnibus Park training program. Located here in scenic and Brook Hollow Park.
Scenic and dangerous.
Tiny, but well equipped. Congratulations.
Never imagined I would get another Scabby 2 years later.
Alright, we have our Scabby.
Peel off the old one.
Let's go use it. Used to be a hand, now it's a Scabby fist. And we're going to go pick up a bunch of junk over here. I'm not going to listen to any of this. I will draw attention to the posters. These employees, there's speculation as to who this is. I always thought this was just Sloan, but apparently it's not. These people died from spider death, and spiders are behind this person as well, so we all know how that happened. And yeah, the game's still being made right now, so like right now we don't have all of this part of the map. We are the entire game, our entire world will be in here. So I have a couple of thoughts for where we should make our initial base. So let's start by picking up literally everything. We are going to pick all this stuff up. Pick this up, pick this up.
I nearly forgot how sturdy grass is at this scale. And how comparatively crushable I am.
Perfect. And they want us to make a spear, basically. So we're going to scan these 3 items and get bandages and get ourselves a spear. There's a bow, but we're not going to be able to get the bow yet. We need Nat Fuzz for that. Tree sap. Just want to get through this part, right? So we're going to craft our spear. We have our spear. All right. Keep having pop-ups happen. Sorry about that, guys. Now that we have our spear, we're going to go to the next section. I would just farm all this. I mean, we basically will need all those things, but I could probably do a lot of that off camera.
When you're ready, press the button to receive an opponent.
Get rid of these mites. I actually would like to have quite a few of these mites. And this is actually pretty legit because we'll wait for our stamina to come back. It'll just keep spawning 2 mites over and over again. So we could farm a lot of these. Is it giving us... No, it's giving us no materials. Never mind. I was going to farm them, but... Apparently they fixed that. It's been a minute.
This evaluation sucks. The executives got it big, and all the rest of us schlubs have to run for our lives.
Alright. This phone call is from Burgle. Alright.
Sounded like a hostage.
Burgle said. Yep. Please assist Burgle.
Who is she?
Is this the wrong way?
This goes deeper than I thought.
Yeah, it is. Alright. So we're gonna leave.
Now you're
And we're gonna pick up some mushrooms. Mushrooms are easy food for us.
complete the training.
We want all of these. This is gonna help us get through a lot of that. So we're gonna go pick up the Omni tool.
Concept.
And I'm just going to start by beelining it to getting the Omni tools that we need prior to building our base. But we would definitely need our starter base.
Too bad the ceremony was interrupted by an
There is
explosion.
our first ladybug sighting.
Hear the rest of the program. Why, hello. Pleased to see you again, Ladybug.
And we want to run our stamina down like 100 times so that we can get hyper stamina. So I'm going to be running everywhere and purposely letting the stamina go to 0. 100 times gets you hyper stamina. So we can scan this. We can get our bandages going. We're going to need that. We're going to need the torch for sure. And so we can't get back there, though they do give you some bandages here. I'm going to leave these on the shelf so I don't have to carry them around. We're not quite ready for those. So let's start by farming these. It's our first water droplet. So nice.
My cells rehydrate.
And oh, you know what we didn't pick up? My ADHD is a thing, man. Let's heal. Alright, we got a couple healing items now. Let's pick up our axe.
Prominence take on the Swiss Army
So, if you played Grounded 1 and you haven't played Grounded 2, the big difference is you don't have to worry about having any of the tools in your
knife. Way
hand.
to access it.
Alright, we want
The Omni
2
tool
aphids.
craft armor for my adventures. An aphid.
Specifically so we can make aphid shoes. So we'll be doing that. And let's make a torch. We're going to need dry. Yeah, we need some dry grass, which is over here. And some sprigs. 1 dry grass, 2 dry grass, 3 dry grass. They'll keep spawning here. There's actually a lot of times people make their first base right here because it's just in the middle of a bunch of good stuff. I don't know if that's where I want to make mine just yet. Let's see. We need some sap. There will be tree sap right here. I don't want to wander too far in that direction because there is.
Lifeless body. Makes me uneasy.
We need both of these.
Although, it is the fate of all living things.
We need both of these for sure. And our first annoying larva. Okay. On mild mode, they're not so bad. We have lots of things to scan. Can I make a torch yet? No, I need more tree sap. So for tree sap, basically any stick. Walk along a stick. We're gonna have to be brave. There is a Orb Weaver Jr. spider over here, but there is also a big log with tons of tree sap on it. So we're just gonna have to be brave. And if I run into, we aren't on the highest difficulty. I should be able to take most small things. Where the heck is the tree sap? I see one right there. Really not helpful. I need one more.
Greetings, Weevil.
Weevils are important.
Self-conscious.
We're gonna need to make that weevil shield.
Not sure I appreciate its
Did I pick him up? I did. Okay. Can I make a torch yet? I can. Alright, we just need the torch for this part here. Perfect.
Yes.
We need gnats.
Fight me for some reason. Aggressive behavior for such a small creature.
Gnats are good. Night fuzz is good. Just ignore these guys. I'm gonna come down here. I'm pretty much gonna run past them. I do need some of these, but not like I don't need to fight all of them. Apparently I'm fighting all of them. I'm gonna heal. And we gotta get on this phone call. What are dat? Might. Alright. We Found that. Tree sap. Are there mites in here? I don't remember there being mites in here. Alright, get on the phone. I'm not going to listen to her 100%. She's going to basically be like, you need to go find all the chips. That's essentially what she's saying. So, and she's acting like there's nothing wrong, essentially. So, we need grass, and we need a hammer, so we need pebblets. The problem is we need more raw science. So in order for us to get raw science, we have to do challenges. So we're going to go harvest a whole bunch of stuff. We're going to harvest clovers. We're going to harvest a bunch of things that we need anyway. And that'll get us raw science. And we're going to scan things. And then we'll be able to get the rest of the tools. And then after that, we'll pick a place. I'm not worried about this. I'm really just trying to get these. So, you know what? Let me scan some things. This is the scanner. This is how we move the game forward. It gives you raw science, and it unlocks blueprints to build items. And as you level up, you will unlock other things, like a hammer and an arrow we unlocked. We're going to unlock this. I will probably make a workbench right outside of this area. I really wish there was just a workbench in here. That would be ideal, because then I wouldn't have to like commit to having a base here. Is there a workbench in here? Sometimes they'll have. No, there's not. And there's no workbenches in here either. Alright, in Grounded 1 there would be a lot of workbenches. So we already peeped that guy. We don't have a hammer yet, so we essentially just need to start chopping these down. I need this. Hello? We need this aphid. Okay, good. You might ask why. Why did we need to kill that aphid? And the answer is, we need to wear aphids as shoes. Yes, I am being serious. We need aphid shoes. Aphid shoes are important. Okay, we chop those down. Let's chop some more of these sticks down. We'll get some raw science for doing that. And we could probably build... No, you know what we need to do? We need to carry this in here and scan it. I can't scan it yet. Wah. Alright, so what else do we need to do? We need more items complete. Craft clover hood, a lean-to, and a roasting spit. Okay, we can do that. So we'll create a very small, easy mini base right here. So we'll build it. We're just gonna literally build it right outside of this thing. And we don't really need this, but we'll build this. I think we're gonna get stuff for it, and we'll build a bed if it lets us. I don't think it lets us yet. I'll just say first outpost. And then we'll build this guy. And I really would like to scan more things. Kill gnats. I know where there's gnats. If I had a shovel, I would get that, but we do not have a shovel yet. So yeah, we basically need to raise roughly 1,000 or 2,000 raw science, however you can. And so those ranger outposts will tell you, give you basically some fetch quests that we can do to get those. Here's some more gnats. There are 5 gnats around the base, so
A gnat is an
2, one more gnat.
My tastes have matured now. I prefer phylogenetic gnats.
Okay. So we got raw science for doing that. We could probably cook this gnat meat. We don't really need gnat meat for anything. Alright. Cook 3 bug meats on a campfire. That seems easy. I see more tree sap. think we get a bunch for... I think we get Raw Science for... yeah, keep running out of stamina. Need to do that 100 times. That is the first of many. Alright, let's cook some of these dudes. I only want to cook gnats. Gnat, gnat, and gnat. Can I scan this yet? I can. Should give us workbench. And scan this for aphid shoes. Aphid shoes give us movement speed. It's really, really nifty in the beginning of the game. So we're going to build this right here. And one more. Alright. And then we just need aphid shoes. I need one more one more mite fuzz, which those mites should be over here. If you follow this black wire, it brings you back to this area. I think there might be one more mite in that cave. Oh, there's one jumping at me. Cool. And actually, I think, let me just see. For the Weevil shield, I need grub hide, so I can't get that quite yet. Because I need the shovel for that. We're almost able to do that. I actually might have enough for that. So, we have this. Now we need those seeds. So we're going to chop this down. And it's going to drop some... This is what we need for that. And I think we also need more of these. Alright, Pete is getting his cardio in, dude. We'll help him out with his cardio by making our aphid slippers. So we're going to put those on, and...
Larvae aren't nice to look at.
Oh, we have our first second larva. Super annoying. We're going to need to make a basket soon. Let's eat. Okay. So, we should have a pebblet also at this point. Let's get the shovel. And we should be able to make the hammer. So we don't really need this for a while. So now we have the pebblet, we have the hammer. Those are the two main things that we really need. We are wearing some aphid shoes. We are rocking these bad boys. Now it comes down to, like, where do we want to make our first base? And honestly, like, one of the best places to make it is this deck right here. It's sort of centrally located. You can kind of get everywhere. And that's where a lot of people like to make their base. Another place you can make your base is on these bricks. The biggest challenge is going to be we're going to have to farm a ton of acorns. But honestly, you know, once we have transportation, getting to the acorns really won't be a big deal. We'll just essentially create some farming routes for ourselves. Before I head over there, there are scorpions over there that I do not want to fight right now. So maybe I get my Weevil shield, and I need grubs for that. Okay, that's right. So we'll get some grubs. You really want to farm a ridiculous amount of these grubs. You need them. Grub skin is a pain in the butt to get, and only like 5 or 6 grubs spawn a day. So you pretty much don't want to miss a single day of getting grubs until you have about, I would say, maybe 60 of them. If you have a stack of 60, I think you're good. Maybe even 100, to be honest with you. So, like, that should be enough for now. I will be back Every day, there's going to be a checkbox of things I have to farm. Grub hide is one of them, and acorns is another one. And so, you know, we'll definitely have to get the... We have to make an initial base just to get through a couple of things. But can I make a lean-to yet? I can't. Alright. We were going to make the Weevil Shield, but I just remembered I need clovers. So let's chop them down. We're being really efficient with this playthrough. We're just getting all the things we know we need. At least this initial playthrough. I don't want to spend a lot of time building a base just because I know I don't quite need base a real protected base until we start getting attacked every day. Right now it's just like, let's get stuff, let's scan stuff. What can we get away with just a stone spear? There's our storage basket, which is important. We got our first lance here, and we can't scan that. Alright, so storage basket and lean-to. There it is. We don't want to deal with nighttime. Nighttime sucks, for the most part. I can't super build it. Cool. And our Weevil Shield is built. And so what we're going to do is probably Weevil Shields here and there. Alright, so now we have our shields. It's going to help us get through some more stuff. We can cook more gnats. But I have to scan this if I can. Yes. Okay. Keep on scanning, keep on getting raw science. And think about where we want to make our first base. We're gonna start making our way towards the deck. There is a Orb Weaver Jr. that we will be dealing with. He's going to be annoying. But we do have a spear and a shield, and we are playing on the lowest difficulty, so if I was playing the WoW difficulty, I would never advance this fast. We would be being very conservative, but that is not how we're rolling today. I am just picking up these so I can build more health packs. Each tree sap is a single health pack. Think of it that way. So how many health packs do you think you're going to need? And the answer is infinity. So you pick up fibers, and now we can go into the crafting menu and see 11 and 19. I created a whole bunch. I probably can make the eye patch too, if it lets me. I don't think it will without a bench. Yeah, I need a workbench. It just gives you more attack damage. Alright, so we want to go there. Let's do it. We have plenty of food. This is if I have to repair my aphid shoes. Tree sap is pretty good. I just want to get an idea of where the stuff is over here. So there's spiders, clay. Is there a full-grown Orb Weaver spider up here? Okay, so apparently there was a trick for walking on this. Is if you walk on the very edge. Oof. I've never done it. If you walk on the very edge, you don't get webbed. Yeah. But you gotta be like pro at cooking. Alright. It didn't work out. There's another way up there. We would basically be building stairs up to get up there. Stairs it might be. I'll get up there once just to have a look. Just to see if I even want to do it. Oh my god. Let's play Fall Down 100 times. In case you were wondering, I have given up on... The web is hard without the spider because even if you get to the very top, you can't jump. I think they might have patched that, because I don't think that's the way it was originally. So we are going to just build stairs, basically. I've already been farming some of these. We definitely want to build our base up there, is what I've decided for sure. So with that being said, I'm just going to go to this dandelion over here, break that dandelion down, and I'll keep working on these stairs off camera because it's a lot of running back and forth, but basically this is what I'm going to be doing off camera. Just lots of chopping and lots of running my stamina to 0, and then moving lots of these over there and picking up these tufts, which will be important for us since we're going to have a base high off the ground. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think that our base can even get attacked up there. So I don't know if we'll even need walls. We might be able to build an open base. I know there's a bombard beetle up there, but maybe we just build a little wall around him, and that might be all we do. So I'm going to be essentially just building stairs, but in order for me to build stairs, I have to take one of these to a scanning base. So that's going to be my next step, and I'll see you after I do that. So as I'm running through this map, I did find butterflies. We're going to peep those. These damn mites are bane of my existence. I'm just fighting them in the damn dark. We'll peep the ant, and we'll peep these guys. Alright, well that happened. I don't know if they have outposts in this game. I have no idea. We're going to see. That is a bombard beetle. So we peeped that guy. I could have swore there was some type of scanning base over here, but I guess there isn't. Is that a cockroach? Yeah, that's a cockroach. We already peeped him. So I'm just down here. I was looking for a place to scan this so I can make my stairs for our first base, but so far not so good. I do not want to deal with the scorpion. There is a orc scorpion in this. Oh, okay, I can't get to it anyway.
Your armor is only outmatched by your weaponry.
Alright, I don't know what we're talking about there. So far I have not seen a wolf spider, so I am very grateful for that. Yeah, I think I might have to literally walk all the way back to the first outpost. So I am extremely grateful for our little aphid shoes, which are still doing what they're doing. We're just going to run back to the first outpost and scan this. It should give us stairs to build, which is really all we need. I am being attacked by mites. So every single one of these enemies has their own music when it comes to their attack. So at nighttime, if you just hear the music, you can pretty much tell who you're being attacked by. This will give me stairs. In theory, I guess not. What gives you stairs? Oh no. Do I have to level up to stairs? I mean, it's okay. I'll just keep scanning stuff, but I'm pretty far away from 300. Can I scan one more thing? Am I leveled up? Nope. Alright, we're going to sleep through the night so that we can scan more stuff. And then this should be, this is our first day. We know what we want to do. We know where we want to end up. So we got raw science just for sleeping. There's food here. We'll eat these things. Look for water. You know there's usually water right next to this sprinkler right here. Either on the left or right side of it. Oh, guess not today. Alright, then we'll just look for this water here. Cool. Alright, and this is why we're playing. If we were playing a harder difficulty, we would be needing water and food way more often. Because we slept, this should have charged because we moved time forward. And hopefully we can find components for stairs. And Mite Fuzz. Please stairs. No stairs yet? Let's see. Maybe I'm just drunk. We have these items. We have walls. I guess we have to keep going here. I'll fight this ant. Trying to steal my food. I think what we'll do is just move the story forward. We have enough materials to do it, so I'm just going to build one more of these torches, which requires dry grass, which is over here. I was hoping to build stairs, it just isn't in the cards, so let's just get this dry grass over here. We have plenty of food. I have a shield. There's usually dry grass like around here, but maybe it didn't spawn in yet. There we go. Alright, and let's craft it. I'm gonna just make a basket here. I'm totally not trying to have a base here, but just kind of happening by accident. We don't need to hold on to this right now, or this, or that, or this, or this, or this. Or Mite Fuzz, or that. Okay. I should have one more charge in here by now. Okay. Let's just go get the first base. So, the first thing they want us to do is they want us to go to this little star area over here. There's going to be... I have 8 healing items. There's going to be our first ant farm. I think we could fight all these ants. Okay, do not accidentally hit the ladybug. Yeah, we need ant parts. We need ant parts for sure. We need dry clay. Dry clay. We need clay. Just clay, period. I don't know why I call it dry clay for. Dry grass is still on my mind. So, ant parts are... There's a decent armor set that we can get with the ant parts. So, we'll start... Oh, there's ant head. Can I pick that? I picked it up already? Yeah, we're good. So, let's sort this. All of these ants are going to be in there fighting us. I might as well kill them out here. And the reason why they're going to fight us is because there is a soldier ant in there. And the soldier ant is going to get them all super excited.
Light, a wave, and a particle.
So, let's go in. Go this way. Here is our twin rocks. It's actually a good source of pebbles for us. So, we'll pick those up. And... there is a soldier ant in here. There's plenty of light, so we're switching back to our shield. We blocked it. Now he's in block mode. I'm letting my stamina build back up. When he's in block, we hold it down and hit him with a block breaker. Here comes a potential attack. And I was I was attacked. Okay. Dig this up. And there's stuff in here. There is a disc that we need, and this is our first trinket. And this guy has a tape and some notes on how to build our first buggy. So this is the first step for us getting our first buggy. Well, it's good for us to get that. The fire ant buggy pretty much unlocks the entire game. So we definitely need that. Alright, employee ID 427. Let's get this heal. So far we're doing pretty good. We're running through this. We have a lot of good stuff. We're going to definitely need to set up a base of operations sooner than later. I don't know where the ant hill is exactly. I sort of do. So we gotta, what we'll do is we'll explore that and flag it. So we'll have to figure that out. And let's scan more stuff. The ants are over here, so they're just bringing their bodies to us, which is good. My aphid shoes are on their last legs, which is good. That's why I have an aphid. So right click, repair. Did I kill everything? I did. Food is good. Put stuff away. We just gotta keep scanning things. I wonder if the damn stairs are in this. They might be. Put the disc in. The phone's gonna ring. There are stairs. I am so dumb. It's okay. I don't want any of this. We're gonna talk to this person. She's gonna basically say, go make the buggy. So she says, go make the buggy. That's what we have to do. We have to go make the hatchery. So she wants us to go find our first mount, which is going to be the Red Ant Soldier. And that's what we're going to do. Can we scan some more stuff? We can. Okay. We're finally getting close to be able to build our base. Is there any reason for me to... This gives us good finale damage. We'll come back and build that. Right now, I think I'm good to go and try to take advantage of the work that we already did to build our stairs. So let's go do that. And I think this might be a good good pause for a good break for part 1. If you want to see me continue to play this game, part 2 will be coming up. I'm just going to end it right here so that my video editor doesn't have a conniption on how long these videos are. I'll see you in the next one. This is Palmy Maniac. If you like this Let's Play, subscribe. I'm going to probably do the whole game. I have not seen any of the Halloween content yet, so I'm basically doing a playthrough from the beginning to get there. So that's the play. It's also why I'm rushing through it, because I want to see it before October ends. That's what we're running towards. All right, guys. See you in the next video.